Hey everyone, my name is Samiere. I recently took the Music Essentials course at Yellowbrick and just wanted to go over a couple of the reasons why I did and why I'd recommend it. What initially made me enroll in the Music Industry Essentials course was I just wanted to grow. I think any smart music artist who has had a lot of success but hasn't gotten to a stage where they fully feel like they should be or they want to be, whether it be even just distributing their music on a music platform, and or learning how to market and monetize. I think that learning about how people have done it in the past or how to do it in the future so that you are developing those skills to be able to even reach out to people and connect is really essential. My biggest takeaways from the course, 100%. Initially, I didn't know how powerful and how much of an impact and influence that African Americans had on music. That an African American woman sold the first million copies, and that African Americans are at the heart and soul of what it means to, you know, be music or to influence. And that to me was very enlightening and powerful because, being not only just an African American, but a queer woman of color and being in an industry where you're told constantly left and right, it's not because of your abilities, it's not because of your talent, it's because how you look and how you dress. To eliminate that with even just the first module was such a blessing in disguise. And when I first saw that Ryan Leslie was a part of the reason why this course began, and I'm a huge fan of Ryan Leslie, literally studied most, if not all, of his music and how his journey began going from becoming a student in law school to really finding passion in that and having a background in sociology, but knowing that my heart was music and, wanting to grow from that. That's honestly what really got me to this point. And the biggest takeaway for me was just, it doesn't matter where you start. It just matters how consistent you stay in one area, and then you'll start to see the fruits develop from that. What assignment, module, or instructor sticks out to me and taught me something valuable? Really, the money part, the making money part of music was really essential for me outside of everything else because, you're researching things on the internet, you don't know what and how, and some people are like, okay, if you spend $5,000 here, I can give you all these secrets. This was really cutthroat, really simple, teaching you how to geotag and do really key things like connecting with people and partnering with brands and or influencers to help grow your brand and develop yourself. I think most people don't even know, like, taking initiative and doing that, you can have one song and make it from that. So I think that was a great takeaway for me and really stopped my head from spinning a lot. What's changed for me since taking the music industry essentials? Do I feel more prepared or qualified or decide to pursue a new career? After taking this course, I decided to apply to USC's music industry grad program because I don't want to just be a music artist. I want to influence others and build connections and relationships with the connections and relationships that I already have individually, and just wanting to show people that it can be done. You don't need a million different people. You don't need to be signed to this label or that label. It just takes a lot of hard work and consistency. And I appreciate taking this course because it not only allowed me to push past my fear of being rejected after not being in school for 10 years and potentially worrying about all the money that I would have to pay back once I got done with grad school. It really just motivated me to be like, you know what? Money will come to me because I am who I am, and my level of influence and my reasoning for why I want to be an artist and my wanting to connect with others will allow me to be successful because of that. And so I appreciate the course because it really gave me that push to just grow even more. I wish I can go to NYU in the flesh, but I'm a Cali girl. I don't know if I would love the snow too much, but maybe, who knows? Like maybe I'll become a professor there when I'm, 10 or 5 years later. I may be there. I mean, Lady Gaga did it. Um, how did the partnership with NYU Clive Davis Institute of Recording Music affect my choice to take the music industry essentials course? Clive Davis, I mean, mogul. There's so many moguls that I saw once I was scrolling through, like, who's going to be teaching this course or how am I going to know? But when you have big names like Clive Davis, Ryan Leslie, and anyone else that I've watched or listened to while taking the course, I think it's very important that you hone into that and you're like, these people don't just come out of the woodworks just to teach. They really want to inspire others. They're really not in it for themselves. They really want other people to learn and understand what it takes to make it. And I thank you guys for that, for extending your time and your knowledge to people like me who are really looking for a way to be successful in my industry. How did the partnership with Billboard affect my choice to take the music industry essentials course? I mean, when you're an artist, the hope is that you are researching like the top 100 pop or R&B or whatever genre that you're in. Billboard has the biggest influence. It's been around for the longest. It is very knowledgeable if you actually go on the website and just teaches you different techniques, different scales, even the write-ups that they do. I study those closely when I'm trying to submit to blogs. And I think being close to someone who has worked for Billboard and who actually encouraged me to look into the course, it allowed me to see, wow, like, no, you don't need to be so-and-so to make it on our top charts. These are the steps that we want to see you grow. Hey, we're going to partner with this college because we believe that what they're teaching is going to allow other artists to grow as a reflecting of that. And lastly, I really took the Music Essentials course so that I can be an all-around better artist, so that I can have more of a belief in myself than I have had in the past. I've never thought I was mediocre. And even now, like with the amount of fans or whatever that I have or that I continue to want and dream about, I always go back to my childhood. I was raised in an educated household. And though my parents didn't graduate from college, my grandmother, my aunt, and a bunch of other family members were teachers, and they've always instilled in me that education is the key to success. And yes, I already have a bachelor's degree, but that bachelor's degree wasn't in the area of passion that I wanted to be in initially. And I don't ever regret not doing it because it wouldn't have got me to this point. It wouldn't have got me to the level of understanding and knowledge that I already do have, taking the long road and failing multiple time and time again until I found this. But I really just took it so that I can overcome my fear of failure and my fear of regret. And as a result of that, I completed the course and I'm continuing my education while I perform live. It feels good. You don't have to be in school 24/7 to be an educator or educated. I appreciate the online course because I was working full time at the time, didn't know how I was going to go to class, and I just made it work. The time that I had to complete work was unlimited within reason, but I wasn't like someone was hounding me to accomplish this. This was all like, you can self-start. This is about you. This is about what you're learning from it. It's not about what we feel. There's no grade at the end of class. It's all about how hard you work and the level of work that you're willing to put in on yourself, because it's teaching you marketing tools. It's teaching you how to research certain geotags so that you can also be one of the top people when people are typing in keyword searches. It's teaching you how to build relationships. It's teaching you how to monetize. And so I just took music industry essentials just so I could be a success. And I really thank you guys for having the class so that I can have the opportunity to learn and grow. Until next time, I hope to meet all of you guys soon, one day, and I can't wait until what's next.